Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a power hour clean with me. Both of my toddlers are taking their nap, and so I decided to pick up the camera and film myself as I'm cleaning. They don't always take a nap at the same time. For the most part, my toddler is phasing out of his naps, but today was just one of those days where he was pretty tired. He does go to preschool now twice a week, so on those days that he goes to school, he has a nap. So this was a good opportunity for me to, just kind of pick back up because it has been a while since I last recorded a video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I really appreciate you. And if this is your first time here, my name's Vanessa. I'm a stay-at-home mom to two boys, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Most of my videos are cleaning motivation, so if you're into that, feel free to subscribe if you like. And feel free to watch any of my previous videos. Getting into the cleaning, first things first, I'm going to get started with the laundry. I have a hard time keeping up with laundry. This room always gets messy because it is our entrance from the garage. So I'm going to be picking it up just a little bit because I don't have a lot of time. Mind you, this is a power hour cleaning. And there's a lot of rearrangements that I need to make into this room to make it a little bit more functional. I want to add a lower cabinet by, I don't know if you see on the corner there, but there's a basket there with clothes. That's where I want the cabinet to be, and just like a flat surface on top so that I can, put some stuff that I always leave on top of the dryer. Also the cabinet space so that I can hide my clothes in there. And the garage also needs to be redone. I would really like to have our shoes out there, make a little designated area as a mud room sort of, so that we have a place to put our shoes and, our bags, backpacks, all that stuff. Our laundry room is pretty small, so to have all that stuff crammed in here makes it feel pretty overwhelming as soon as you walk in. Moving on to the playroom, I'm going to be picking this area up. This mess was mostly made by my littlest one, my 1-year-old, while brother was in school, so I'm going to pick this up for him. He is learning how to pick up after himself, but I figured since I'm making a video, why not just clean up and show you guys what happens around here. We have removed a lot of their toys because they have lost their privileges, so we have some toys out on the garage for them that will rotate in here, but for the most part, I don't know. If you're a parent, you understand it's just so overwhelming with so many toys, because if they're not cleaning it, guess who gets to clean them? It's me. So less cleaning for me to do, less clutter, less stuff. And speaking of items, I have not decorated yet for fall. Usually I will have my stuff up by end of August, even though it feels pretty warm. But this time around, the season of life that I'm in right now, I just, again, back to what I was saying, less things. I just haven't had the motivation to get anything done with that. I do plan to once it starts feeling a little bit cooler, but for now I'm just trying to stay afloat with what I have going on already. Let me know down in the comments below if you're like me and you haven't decorated but do plan to, or maybe you're staying on top of it and you already decorated.
We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
We just had company over the weekend, so I've been doing a lot of laundry with beddings and stuff. So this is what I'm folding right now, is the comforter and a couple blankets. I do love having company over, but that's the one thing that is a con for me, is just more laundry with the beddings and stuff.
With me, be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
Moving on to my favorite part. Just kidding, I hate doing dishes, but it's the one thing that I have to do every single day in order for my house to run smoothly. If there's one chore that I'm going to do, it's going to be the dishes. I despise it, but I have to do it. if I do the dishes just alone, my house feels so much cleaner. I've said this time and time again, and I still feel the same way. If I could just choose one chore to do in my house, it's going to be the dishes. So I'm going to empty out the dishwasher and I'm going to load up the new ones. Normally I clean at night, but you know, life happens. I didn't do it the night before. Actually, no, I take that back. I did do the dishes, but it was super full because we had family over. So there was just a lot of dishes that didn't fit into the dishwasher. And we had breakfast this morning, so the dishes just piled up. So getting it done now. Let me know in the comments what your plans are for this weekend. The day that I filmed this was earlier in the week, so we had a wonderful weekend with family, like I mentioned. My cousin came from like the Seattle area, which is the area that she's from is almost 4.5 hours away. So they made a very long drive to see us. And my sister, who lives over an hour away, also came to visit us. So it was a really great time with everybody here. And they all stayed in our house. So we had a lot of fun with them. We went out, and on Sunday, my husband had his Ironman race, which if you don't know what that is, it's a Ironman 70.1 or 70.3, I think. I don't remember exactly, but basically they swim for a mile, they bike for 56 miles, and then they run for 13 miles in that order. And it took him about 5 hours to complete that, which I'm so proud of him because it was months and months of training. This was his first one, and he already plans on doing more. They do have them in different states. Thankfully, this one was here in our town, but he does want to travel and do that sort of stuff in different areas. They have them all over Hawaii, Cancun, Costa Rica. I mean, almost a lot of states here in the United States too. So he wants to look further into that. This coming weekend, we are going to Cancun, which we're really excited. We've had this planned for over a year now, and we went to this hotel last year, almost exactly a year ago, and we loved it. We stayed there for like 3 days, I think. In total, we stayed 7 days, but we split our time between 2 hotels, and that was our first hotel. And we really liked it, so we want to go back to that one. And we're going with family. We're going with my husband's sister and brother, and then my sister's also going to be joining us. And we all have kids, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're really excited. Opportunities like this where we can all go doesn't always happen. So we are definitely going to make the most of our time.
I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why? Why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody.
I'm not doing much in this area. I'm just going to be wiping off the surfaces and putting away these water bottles. This area is an area that I would also like to be fixed. I used to love the idea of having a small table, but now that we have family or like whenever we have family over, we only have these 4 chairs, and my toddler's booster seat is attached to one, so that's only 3 chairs. We just alternated as we ate. My initial plan was, you know what, we don't have a lot of people over all the time. Let me do something that works for us. But I do wish we had at least 2 more chairs. I do want to buy a bigger table, so I'm going back to a rectangular table and having 6 chairs instead of the 4 chairs. That way it adds up a little bit more seating. I do wish we had an island where we can have bar stools and more seating, but that's not my case. So we are going to have to redo this area so we can have more people sit at the table when we have gatherings.
Everything feels a little
If you're cleaning with me and not watching, I am now moving on to the dishes. I'm rinsing them off and giving them a little bit of a light scrub before they go into the dishwasher, so that way they're squeaky clean once they are out. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, is like throwing the dishes straight in there when they have food, because I don't feel that the dishwasher scrubs and cleans them well. And that's a debate that my husband and I have had for many times. So let me know, are you team scrub before they go in, or at least rinse off, or do you just throw your dishes into the dishwasher? I personally feel like the dishwasher doesn't clean them out very well, especially if it's dried up food. It's only going to dry up the food once it's in the heat process in the dishwasher. So I don't know, that's just my theory, but you let me know.
It's the last thing that I need. Wanna feel something that's real. With you I get that. You're like a lighthouse in a dream. Really distant but your beam is guiding me home. So cold yet warm. When you hold me, when you close, I know, I'm a lost case, I'm a mess. But everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter, right through the gray.
Hit you with the text on XO. My ace boom boom, no flex, no. I won't gas you up like petrol. Just trying to take you way up where the jets go. But you didn't notice that. Keep clocking all my hours, I told you that. Work now, play later. But you keep going off on me. Keep texting like it's all on me. Yeah, you're all in my head like you're my forever, not for right now. My day one, you hold me down. Hard cold like the wintertime. Fight for your love, can't slow me down. Don't go far. I take me and you over living large. Know I'll be there wherever you are. Cause you shine bright like a shooting star.
Everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter, right through the gray.
If you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one.